Hey everybody, my name is Sebastian. I am a 24-year-old, almost 25, non-binary transmasculine person, and this is my very, very, very late update for my year and a half on T as of March 2nd, 2016. I had a couple things I wanted to address regarding like the last 6 months, but I had some questions, like some general T questions that my friend Ash wanted me to answer, so I'll start with those. First changes I noticed on testosterone, my voice was like the very first thing I noticed. Within like 2 days, my voice started dropping. Also, just like increased energy. When I got tired, I was like more tired than I usually was. Increased appetite, increased sex drive. Those are all pretty standard from what I understand. The biggest changes I've noticed has been my voice. I'm also a lot hairier than I used to be. I used to not have any body hair at all, and I actually have like a significant amount now. Increased muscle mass, easier to build muscle, easier to work out, more motivation to work out, and I guess like the biggest change overall is just being way more comfortable in my body. I used to be super uncomfortable, just in everything I wore, anywhere I went. I was constantly thinking like, what are these people around me thinking about me? How am I being perceived? And I really don't have that anymore unless I'm in like a hyper masculine space or like a super cis het space. Well, he also wanted to know what I would like more of in the future. I I guess I want to be hairier. It's funny because I'm like super hairy, but I like being hairy. I want more facial hair. I just shaved, so I don't really have any right now, but more facial hair would be cool. I would like my voice to stay consistent. It still cracks a lot, even at a year and a half on T, but I'm overall pleased with how it sounds. Next question was, do I plan on taking T forever? As a non-binary person, I guess it's kind of difficult. I like being perceived as male, but at the same time, it's really strange because I don't necessarily identify as male. I like it for the most part, but it gets really weird when like cis het men try to like relate to me because I have no idea how to interact with cis het men. I do on a daily basis, and I still am just baffled by every experience that I have with cis het men. For now, I'd like to say I would like to take it for most of my life. Maybe switch my dose to be lower at some point, or I don't know. I'm not a fan of estrogen, honestly, and I don't really want to go back to that. So I'm gonna say a tentative yes on that, but that could change. Also, how do I get over my shot anxiety? Well, one of the things I like to do to relax is watch one of my favorite shows or listen to music with headphones in. Those are two things that always calm me down a lot when I'm really stressed. So usually when I'm setting up to do my shot, I'll either put on music and put on headphones and kind of just lay down and relax for a while, or I'll sit and I'll watch like a show that's kind of like one of my favorite shows, but one of the happier ones because I tend to watch a lot of sad stuff too. But I usually set up my shot and everything first, and I'll get ready. If I'm going to inject in my legs, I'll like take my pants off and lay down and watch something and kind of just unwind for my day. Or if I'm going to inject in my stomach, then I'll, kind of chill without a shirt on and do the same thing, but I try not to rush my shot. Like, I'll get it ready, and sometimes I'll just let it chill next to me for like an hour or two while I'm doing other things, and when I feel totally relaxed, that's when I, like, get ready, take a couple deep breaths, and just take it at my own pace. Usually when I do my actual shot, I, once I'm ready to do it and I grab it, I do it and I'm done. I find it easier to handle the needle less, because sometimes if I'm like holding on to it too long, I start like gripping it hard and I get really anxious. But yeah, you just gotta find like something that already calms you down, when you're stressed, and just do that for a while, and just kind of get yourself as relaxed as possible, like after you set up your shot, and before you do it. Because if you get relaxed and then you have to set up, sometimes that anxiety comes back. Or, if you try to do your shot really quickly and you're not relaxed, then, sometimes it's going to hurt because you're tensed. It also depends on, what kind of shot you're doing. If you're doing intramuscular and it sucks, then maybe you should talk to your doctor and see if you can switch to sub-Q. Or, if you have a really big needle and it hurts, maybe you can see if you can switch to a smaller gauge. Usually doctors are pretty understanding, especially if it's like affecting your ability to do your shot on time. Just kind of articulate that to your doctor, and usually they'll take measures to help you out. Now that I got through those questions, I wanted to talk about some of the changes I've noticed, specifically in the last 6 months. So if any of you have kept up with my YouTube, I haven't made a video in probably almost a year, but around the time that I was a year on T, actually probably about 10 months on T, I stopped working as a messenger. Immediately after that, I gained like 10 pounds, not because I was eating too much, because I honestly, like, I stopped riding my bike as much, and I stopped eating as much, like, because I didn't need it, but I honestly gained like 10 pounds of muscle, because I was overworking my body, and my muscle wasn't getting those rest days, so as soon as I stopped, like, everything kind of just had that rest, and was able to grow. I mean, I did gain some fat, but I'd say it was probably like half and half. I since have lost that weight. Probably have lost some of the muscle mass in my legs, but have also gained a lot of muscle in my chest and my arms from doing body weight exercises. So yeah, one of the next biggest things I've noticed has been like a huge increase in muscle mass in the last 6 months. Yeah, this shirt is a medium. I probably have shrunk it once or twice, but it looks like a small on me, and a lot of my medium shirts, unless they're like brand new, look like this on me. I'm not quite in a large yet, but a large fits a lot better than it used to. The sleeves are at least above my elbow. I'm just not quite tall enough to fill a large. It's kind of long on me still. My body hair is filled in a lot. My legs were hairy before, but I had large patches that didn't have any hair at all. My thighs are 100% covered in hair, as well as my calves. The back of my knees have hair. There is hair growing on the tops of my feet. In the past 4 or 5 months, I have started to grow arm hair, and I've literally never had arm hair in my life. I've literally had smooth, like baby arms, but I have arm hair, and I have a lot more armpit hair, and I have chest hair, and my stomach hair is starting to connect to my leg hair and my chest hair. My stomach and my chest aren't super hairy still, but my legs are very hairy, and everything's starting to connect and fill in, and I'm starting to get back hair, and the facial hair that I do have, I've been shaving it off, but before, when I was about a year on T, I had just this little strip, and now it is connecting up to here, and it comes down, and it comes onto my neck, and I'm starting to actually get sideburns because I don't have sideburns still. Starting to get more hair on my jaw. My eyebrows are getting thicker. They probably look thinner because I stopped drawing them on, but they are naturally coming in thicker. My hairline is very square. It started to thin out a bit right here, but not anything that I should be concerned about. My hairline was a lot lower before, and it was very rounded, and now it is very square and very masculine. My hair texture is a lot different. It's a lot thicker, but also a lot fluffier, if that makes sense. It was kind of, how to explain it? Before it was kind of wiry, and now it's kind of like a really thick grass. That probably makes no sense, but my hair is a different texture. My curl pattern is different. Yeah, my arms are huge. I'm gonna point that out again. My forearms are huge. My hands have gotten really big, which is weird because I didn't know your hands could get that big. I'm also very vascular all the time. I don't sleep. I didn't sleep much before, but I really don't sleep now. I sleep maybe like 4 hours a night and nap a couple times a week, but I feel mostly fine. I don't know. In the past 6 months, I haven't really wanted sweets as much. I don't know if that's a testosterone related thing, but like my craving for sweet foods has gone drastically down. I'm also smellier. I keep getting smellier. I don't know how that is possible, but I clean myself, so I'm usually not smelly, but when I do get smelly, I get really smelly. Yeah, I'm not really sure if there's anything else, but quick life update. I moved about 6 months ago to Washington. I am moving out of Washington in about 2 weeks. I'm looking at doctors for top surgery right now. Signing up for insurance, and if I've calculated correctly, I will probably be able to get top surgery this year. I'm looking at my cost being under $5,000, which is really cool. Gonna be paying a lot a month for insurance, but I have other medical needs, so I guess it all will kind of balance out. Currently, I'm looking into Dr. Clifford King in Madison, Wisconsin, which will allow me to heal in Wisconsin, where my family is, and not have to pay for travel costs and a hotel, which will be really good. It'll save me a lot more money. Hoping to get really strong this year and in better shape. I've been running a little bit and doing a lot of body weight stuff. Hoping to start martial arts classes this year. Not sure which form, but I'm looking into a couple right now. Jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, aikido. They're not related, but they're all interesting. Yeah. working on myself this year. This is gonna be my year. Okay, well, thank you for listening to me blabber on for 15 minutes. I hope you all have a fantastic day, week, night, anytime you're watching this. I hope you know that you're great, and I appreciate you watching me speak. I'm probably going to post a link for my GoFundMe under this video. I also have plans to set something up to raise money more on a local scale to help trans people raise money for surgery costs, transition costs, and then just general life support. So if you're in the Wisconsin area and you are trans and you need help, hit me up and I will see what I can do for you. I have a set plan right now. I'm not going to discuss it in this video because it's already very long, but once I sit down with my people and we discuss what our plan is, well, once we all agree on this plan that I have set in my mind, then I will probably make a video talking about what I want to do to help the local trans community, and then from there probably reach out to people online as well. Yeah, so stay tuned. I will try to keep you more updated than I have been. This is my year and a half on T, and I'm happy. So have a great night, day, week, everything. Bye.